So we get into Gooding. I want to talk about what's going on with that. But real quick, I wanted to show something that no one really talked about. I made a short on it. But when you just give fans what they want, when you just decide, hey, I know what my fan base likes, let's go ahead and reward them, you end up making money.
No.
So this is what's significant about this. So if you don't know, Marvel has relaunched the Ultimate Universe. It's basically its own universe. It's not set in the main Marvel universe. And in it, there's an Ultimate Spider-Man book. And in that book, he is a married man with Mary Jane Watson, and he has 2 children. So he's a family man. It's where the character should be in the main universe. But instead, in the main universe, it's an awful book. He's like been cucked several times by this Paul guy. Mary Jane wants nothing to do with him. The writing is shit. Why this is significant is this book is now #1 and outselling the main Spider-Man book by a massive amount, 50%. By 50%. We don't have solid numbers. Like, they don't tell us. I mean, we haven't had numbers in a long time, but I don't think this is if you've been reading the book, like, this makes sense. Like, people have wanted this. It's actually a good book, and they've given the fans what they want. And this book, for the first time, this is the first time I can think this has ever happened.
This is the first time I even when the Ultimate, I mean, I might be wrong, but from what I remember, even with the Ultimate Universe back in the Gap, I don't remember it ever being topping the mainline Spider-Man title. That's pretty significant.
So people are saying no numbers, but we do have a sales chart where it's ranked on what books are like kind of selling. We have an idea, but no exact numbers. This is #1. This is the #1 book.
It's amazing to think that if you give the fans something that they love and something that they want, that they're going to make money and it's going to sell. Like, incredible, isn't it? It's like rocket science.
It's wild, isn't it? If you just give fans what they want, they'll reward you. And this is what they're doing. And the book's I've read all 6 issues. The book is fucking great. It's a slow burn. Like, if you're looking for action-packed issues, you're not going to get it. But if you're looking for like a good character-driven story, like, you're getting it. Basically, if you
just want to see the Spider-Man and the Peter Parker that you love, that character's been around forever. Now, I haven't been collecting that comic in forever, but from what you just said, in the main comic, he's beat down, right?
Yeah,
and
he's shit.
We've seen Peter Parker be beat down before, but in a different way. You know, like, his spirit is never really broken for long. He always comes back.
Yeah.
But if you just keep on beating him down, nobody wants to see that shit. It's like, we want to see something more like along the lines of what we're seeing here, where he should be in his timeline.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's an interesting book too. Like, the difference in this book is, so they're doing a lot of world building, but basically evil Mr. Fantastic, the maker, went to a different universe and stopped all of the heroes from becoming heroes so he could kind of control everything. And he stopped Peter Parker from getting bit. So he actually grew into a 30-year-old man, and then he gave him the spider. So he's like, you know, at a midpoint in his life, trying to figure out how to be Spider-Man and balancing his family. And it's a good book, man. I got nothing but good things to say about it. And it appears that it's paying off well.
I like that art, man. It looks so
art
good.
looks good.
Yeah, the art in the book is really good. I've enjoyed, like, they don't cheap out on it. And we're at #6 now. Now, usually a good kind of indicator with these Marvel books is by issue 4 or 5, things go off the fucking rails. Like, this book is still staying pretty good. None of the kids are turning trans. Everyone is how they should be.
What's up?
He's got a good relationship with his daughter in it. Like, they like bonded, like, trying to figure out the suit design. Like, his daughter like finalizes this suit. Like, you should put the it's like a cute little moment between them. I like it. It's a really good book. I actually will recommend reading this. And I haven't recommended a Marvel comic in a long time.
In ages, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But I was surprised by that. That's never happened before. And a side Spider-Man book has never outsold the main one. I don't think so. Maybe
I don't. If it has happened,
Spectacular Spider-Man, maybe back in the day.
Well, I mean, back in the gap, yeah, you had like which one was the mainline Spider-Man, whichever that was, though. I don't remember like an Ultimate book doing better than it. I mean, like I said, maybe there was some odd off event where one issue may have, but that's significant, man. That's really significant.
Mm-hmm.
The people have spoken time and time again, but they want to continue to do this unnatural stuff that they do with these titles. And, you know, who knows why they're doing that when we've already proven we will pay for the things that we have always loved. You know,
Well,
this stuff
we
at
will
this
pay
point
for
is
good
2024.
stories.
This stuff practically writes itself. Like Star
Yeah.
Wars, you don't have to be some scientist to figure out what the winning formula is. It's already been proven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't get why they're continue to fuck it up.
True.
Yeah, I would say, you think they're going to learn anything from this? And no, they're
No
not.
way.
Shit.
No way.
As long as they just leave that book alone, I'll be happy. It's like
No way.
one of 3 mainline comic books I still read. I read all those Transformer G.I. Joe books. Those are great. The Skybound Energon universe.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing but good things to say about Transformers, Cobra Commander, Duke, Void Rivals. All those books are interconnected. So like they're doing a fucking great job with those licenses. It's surprising.
Yeah,
and I've never been a G.I. Joe guy. Like just because it wasn't my thing at the time. But now I'm like all in reading these. They're really good.
Well, everybody knows it's my thing, so you know
You
I
should
can't wait
read
to
those.
pick it up.
You should read
Yeah,
them.
Drunk 3PO has been telling me about that. I gotta go.
Yeah, they're
get 'em.
fucking good, man. Surprisingly good.